Hello and welcome to Jeunesse. You're probably wondering now that you've started your home-based business with Jeunesse, where do I begin? What do I say? Who do I call? We all had the same questions when we first started our home-based business. But here's what I want you to know. There's only 5 simple steps that you'll need to focus on your first 48 hours in getting started. Now these are the same 5 steps that you'll do over and over and over again, and that you'll teach to other people who actually join your team. These 5 steps have been tested and proven and have helped people create lucrative streams of income that have exceeded thousands to tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. It's a privilege to be here with you today, and so pay close attention to what I'm about ready to share with you because these 5 steps work so that you don't have to work as hard. Okay, so let's start with logging you into your Jeunesse Global back office. You're going to log into your Jeunesse Global back office and grab your first 48 hours game sheet. You're going to start by logging in, clicking on the J Tools tab in the upper right hand corner, and then you're going to click on J Cloud, then English, Print, JKit, and scroll down just a little bit, and this is where you'll find your first 48 hours game sheet. As a matter of fact, go ahead and push pause on this video right now and do just that and print that game sheet and then push play again and we'll restart. Okay, now that you've printed off your game sheet, it's important that you fill it out. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill it out with your personal info. You're going to list your Jeunesse Global username. Don't worry about listing your password. In the event that you lose this worksheet, you don't want that password to be in anyone else's hands. So leave that blank. But your auto ship date, you're going to want to write that down. Your auto ship date is going to be the same day as the day that you signed up. So if you signed up on the 10th of the month, your auto ship date will be the 10th of the month. Also, it's really important for you to know as a new distributor that you need to be on a monthly auto ship of 60 CV every month. The reason for this being is because you want to make sure that you're qualified to get paid. And then make sure you fill in your sponsor's name and then reach out to your sponsor and find out who sponsored them and find out who sponsored them and find out who sponsored them and find out who sponsored them. You want to make sure that you know who is above you up to about 4 to 5 levels so that if for any reason your sponsor's not available or their sponsor's not available to support you with maybe a call to one of your prospects to answer some questions, you want to make sure that you've got other people to reach out to. So that's really important in keeping momentum building with you, building your business your first 30 to 90 days in. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to take the first step, and we're going to start by taking the step in writing out your goals. It's important that you understand your financial goals. I mean, in order for you to be able to help someone else get started, you need to get started yourself, which means you need to understand, what those financial goals are. So, number 1, how many hours a week are you willing to promote your Jeunesse business? I mean, you know your schedule better than anyone. So, is it 2 hours a day? Is it 15 hours a week? Is it 40 hours a week? Whatever those hours are, write that down. Write it down. How many hours are you willing to commit on a weekly basis in building your Jeunesse Global business? Now, here's what I want to share with you is, this will pay you like a business, but only when you treat it like a business. So if you don't commit to any hours on a weekly basis, then chances are it's not going to pay you like a business. So this is why it's important for you to write it down and then be consistent with the level of time that you're going to be putting into your business, just getting it started. Number 2, you need to write out how much money you will make. How much money do you want to make per week? How much money do you want to make per month? And how much money do you want to make per year? And then what is your time frame? What is your time frame? Do you want to be at the level of making an extra $1,000 a week within 90 days? If that's your time frame, write it down. If you'd be okay if it took you a year, if it took you 3 years to arrive at that time frame, write it down. And then the last thing is you want to determine what that ultimate lifestyle goal is for you. You may have started your Jeunesse Global business so that you could retire early or maybe pay off debt. Maybe it's to pay for that child's, college tuition. Whatever it is for you, write it down because this is really what your why is. This is why you started a business. If your why was, to help maybe one of your parents retire early. I know for me, that's what it was for me. If that's what it is for you, write it down because 9 times out of 10, you'll quit. You'll quit on you, but you won't quit on anyone else. So this is why it's important to write that down. Now, once you've hit the ranking of executive, you're going to be ready for some advanced training. And what I recommend doing is going to your J kit that you actually got in the mail. You know, that J kit that you purchased for $49.95. Pull the game plan book out. It's a red book and it has some advanced steps, some advanced techniques in there. That's the game plan that you're going to want to use for the remainder of your business. And you're going to want to make sure that you're teaching your distributors to do the same. That game plan will take you into the next week of your business. It'll take you into your first 30 days of your business. So, but do not look at that game plan book yet until you've gone executive by following these 5 steps that I'm going over with you here. The key is to go executive your first 48 hours. You become active with 2 distributors, one on the left and one on the right. And just remember that a fast start is an easy start, but a slow start is a hard start. And this is why it's important for you to hit executive within 48 hours of getting started. Step number 2 is you've got to write out your contact list. And you've got to send all these people that you write down on your contact list, you've got to send them the 2-minute video. You've got to send them the 15-minute video. And here's what you want to do is you want to write out your list of your closest friends and your closest family members. This is what we consider our hot market. These are people that are closest to you, people that you have existing relationships with. And here's what I want to share with you is that 80% of the people that you talk to will want to try your products. 20% though will want to join the business. And here's the tricky part is your hot market, those that know you, those that love you, for whatever reason, they don't trust you. And that's just the way it is. It's that way for me too. You know, my closest family members and my closest friends, they know who I am. They know what I'm capable of doing. They know my success story, but I can't get them to join my business. Whenever I start something new, I can't get them to even take a peek, but I can get them to try my products. So this is the way you're going to approach everyone that you write down on your list. Okay, so you're going to have 2 lists. You're going to have a hot market list and you're going to have a warm market list. Keep the lists separate. Don't confuse the 2. Your hot market is going to be open to trying your products. Okay, and this is how you're going to approach them. You're going to call, let's say you've got an Aunt Carol. You're going to call Aunt Carol and you're going to say, hey, Aunt Carol, this is Lisa, and I've just gotten involved in a business that I'm really excited about. I don't want you to try and talk me out of it, nor am I asking you to join me in this business, but I am calling to ask you to be my customer. I need your help, and all I want you to do is try my product for 1 month. And if you love it, then great. You can become my preferred customer, and I'll show you how to get the products at a discount. If you don't like the products, don't worry about it. I'll never ask you to try it again. Can I count on you to support me in my business? I have a really good opportunity to advance myself to a really good position in the company, and all I'm looking for are 15 trial customers, and I'd love for you to be one of them. Will you support me today? Now, I know that's a lengthy script, and no, I don't have the script written out, but if you rewind this video a few times, you'll get it, okay? So make the script your own. You know, just make it your own. Call your closest friends, your closest family members, and just ask them to support you in trying your products for 30 days. Let them know you'll never ask them to try it again. You're really excited about this, and you're needing their support. Okay, that's really important. And just know that chances are they'll become your preferred customer. They'll become your wholesale customer, but only if you follow up with them within 2 weeks of them being on the products. And here's what you're looking for. With your hot market, you're looking for them to create a story. You're looking for them to create a testimony so that you've got testimonies and stories to share with others. You're also going to be practicing with them, so you're getting all the no's out of the way. You'll get more no's from people that know you, love you, people that are closest to you. You'll get more no's from your closest friends and family than you will anyone that is in your warm market or even cold market. Okay? So this is really important. Now, when you look at your warm market is people that you've done business with in the past, people that you've worked with in the past. They know you and they trust you. They respect your work ethic. They respect you. So these are people that you're going to approach, and you're going to say this. You're going to say, hey, John, this is Lisa. And hey, listen, I was just calling to let you know that I just got involved in something that I'm super excited about. I'm calling you, John, because I respect you and I value your opinion. And I know you're successful in business already, and this probably isn't going to be for you, but I'm convinced that you're going to love this product. But if you see what I see, if you see what I saw in looking at this, I think you and I could change a lot of lives together and crush this thing. I wanted you to be one of the first to take a look at this, and we actually have an online presentation that's going to be taking place this Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. John, if I sent you this link, would you be open to taking a look at this for me? Again, I value your opinion, and I just want to know what you like best based on what you see when you see this for yourself. And that's it. That's the way that you approach your warm market. Approach your warm market with a business, approach your hot market with the product. And here's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you get rid of all your products with your hot market. So whatever package you came in on, hopefully you came in on the $749 package or above, because with the $749 package and above, you get all of the products that Jeunesse offers. Now, all of those products, you could actually retail them. You could retail them to everyone in your hot market and make the bulk of your money back, if not that and then some. And the reason why you want to relinquish most of your product in your package is because you want that story. You want that story of being able to tell that person in your warm market that you were in business for less than 2 weeks and you've already made back all your money. Always remember this: facts tell, stories sell. And you want to have that story of getting back your initial investment within your first few weeks or less than 30 days in the business. It's so important because when someone in your warm market asks you this question, let's say, for instance, let's say John comes back to me and he says, well, Lisa, what kind of success have you had? What kind of response have you had with these products so far? I can say, you know what, John? I reached out to everyone in my hot market, all my closest friends and family members. They all wanted the product. I got rid of my product before it even arrived. And in doing so, I made back all of my money. And listen, John, here's the thing. I don't know a lot about this business because I just got started, but the people that I've partnered with are hugely successful. And I want you to hear from them because they actually know more. I know you're successful. They're successful. I think you might see something here. No matter what, John, I just value your opinion. I want to know what you like best based on what you see. Can you do that for me? Folks, it's a done deal. It's a done deal when it comes to your warm market. So whenever you're making out your list, let's start with your top 10. Anyone who's in your hot market, just write an H next to their name. Just write an H next to their name. And anyone that's in your warm market, approach them with the business. So anyone that has an H next to their name, approach them with the product. Anyone that is in your warm market, approach them with the business opportunity and invite them to either the next online opportunity presentation or a local presentation that might be taking place in your local market. Okay, we do an online opportunity presentation every Monday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So reach out to the person that brought you into the business and get that information. All right, step number three is present, present, present. Now, everyone that's in your warm market, these are going to be people that are probably going to want to see this really up close. And so again, you can invite your warm market to an online presentation or to a private business reception, whether it be in your home, your office, or just any place that's quiet. And you want to make sure that you're inviting the best of the best to come hear about Jeunesse. So anyone that's wildly successful, anyone that has been successful in the past but isn't so successful now, I don't know, maybe they have a failed business. Anyone that you know that knows a lot of people, teachers, coaches, personal trainers, you want to be inviting the best of the best to either this online presentation to hear more about the opportunity or a local presentation in your local area. Schedule your first presentation date and promote for it. It's very important and it's a vital key to your success. All right, step number 4 is register and attend the next event. Now, you'll learn where the next event is taking place by going to your Jeunesse Global website, and on the home page of your Jeunesse Global website, there's a few tabs. You're going to click on culture. And then you're going to click on calendar, which is located under events. And then on that page, what you see here on the right-hand side is a calendar, and then you're going to see some links above that calendar, and all you got to do is click on any one of the links. It'll open up and it'll give you more information about the time and the location that these events are taking place. Now, we do a Discover Jeunesse event in Orlando, Florida every month. Find out when the next event is and get everyone that you know there. We also do a few conventions a year. These are corporate events where Jeunesse truly spares no expense. I highly recommend you getting to the Jeunesse convention and not missing it. It is an experience that you will never forget. Attending events, folks, is vital. It's vital to your business growth. And this is actually where you'll learn how to build a huge team. This is actually where you'll get training from individuals who have been in the industry for 10 or more years. This is where you need to be, and more importantly, this is where your distributors need to be. And just know that whatever you do, your team will do. Whatever you don't do, your team won't do. So if you don't go to the event, your team doesn't go to the event. But if you go to the event, your team goes to the event. So use the events to build your team. Step number 5 is just to simply repeat these 4 steps and teach these 5 steps to your team and duplicate this over and over and over. This is what will break more executives on your team than any other team in the company. Executives is a vital, it's the foundational ranking to every ranking in the company. So before you can become a jade or a pearl or a sapphire or an emerald or a diamond or a double diamond or a triple diamond, it starts with you going executive. And then from there, you've got to break those executives on your team. This is how simple we keep it. If you keep it this simple, you'll achieve amazing success here. I hope this has helped you. We look forward to seeing you at the next event. Take massive action over the next 48 hours. Get to executive and help your distributors do the same. God bless. We'll see you at a future event.